Good morning, students. So today I will discuss a numerical from the topic system of forces. So numerical is that is given. You can see two forces of equal magnitude are acting on a body at an angle. Okay, and resultant of these forces is also equal to the force. Okay, so find the angle between these two forces. So what is given in the question is there are two forces. Let's say F1 and F2, which is making an angle theta in between, and their resultant is also given, that is equal to the force. Okay, so this is all about which is given in the question. Now let's see what is the solution. So first of all we will write what is given in the question. So these are two forces, let's say F1 and F2, both are equal in magnitude. So F1 and F2 is equal, we can say. Now their resultant is also equal to the force. So we can write it like resultant is also equal to one of the force. In the same way we can write this. So now we can think any formula which is which relate all these terms. All these terms means two forces, an angle and a resultant. So if we think about a formula that is relate in these like to these three terms, that is law of parallelogram. Okay, so this is a formula given by the law of parallelogram which relate these three terms, that is resultant equal to f1 square plus f2 square plus 2f1 f2 cos theta. So this is the formula which can relate all these three terms. Okay, so now in the formula just we have to put the values that is we have given in the question. So as resultant is also equal to f1, as I have already mentioned. Now f1 and f2 both are equal, so f1 f2 can be written as f1 to f2 f1 and f2. So f2 is also written as in terms of f1. So we can write it in this term, like whole the equation can be written in like f1 terms. Okay, so after this now come to the here. Resultant f1 equal to root over f1 plus f1, 2f1 square plus 2f1 square. Now we can take a 2f1 square common from all this term. Now next we can take this f1 out of the bracket, out of the root. Okay, so this is f1 square, so we will get f1 out of the root. So we will get we will left with the 2 1 plus cos theta inside the root. Now we have both side f1 and f1, so we can cancel out f1 f1. We will get 1 here, and inside the root is 2 1 plus cos theta. Okay, so to solve this question we have to square on the both side. Okay, so by squaring on the both side we will get square of this term and square of this term. So we will get, after squaring this term we will just remove the root of this whole term. Okay, and after squaring the 1 we will get the same value 1. So these two will come in this side in the divide of 1. So 1 by 2 equal to 1 plus cos theta. Now this one will come in this side, that will 1 by 2 minus 1 equal to cos theta. Now subtracting 1 from 1 by 2, it will give minus 1 by 2 equal to cos theta. Now in terms of cos theta, minus 1 by 2, actually the thing is cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. There is no difference, it will be negative or it will be positive, there is no effect. Okay, so we can write it as 1 by 2 also. Okay, so cos 1 by cos 60 also give the value 1 by 2 or minus 1 by 2. Okay, so cos 60 equal to cos theta. So here cos will be cancelled out, so theta will become 60. So these two forces will make an angle of 60 degree. Okay class, thank you.